rock up ahead, so we're travelling 220 metres back up to Scenic World. If you have a look around, if you want to see the sisters to the right of us, everyone, right over the other side, at the end of the eastern escarpment there. A very iconic rock pillar formations here, probably around 16 million years old since at their present state of erosion. It is erosion that we have what we're looking at here. It is all through erosion over millions and millions of years. Now those three sisters are also very sacred to the Gundungurra people, traditional custodians of this area here in the mountains. Now I mentioned Orphan Rock. If you have a look, we're getting quite close to it up here. It's a big single rock pillar. Now if you look closely, you can still see some handrails up the top. On the inside as well, as we get a bit closer, you'll see some rails, big holes through the middle as well. Now 1933, way back then, that was turned into a lookout. So one of the first big lookouts to have up here in this area, and they called it Orphan Rock. Now it was operational right up until 1974, but due to too much erosion it was closed down, never opened again. So there's the remnants of what was on there, all those old handrails and everything like that. Very popular thing to do back then. Now up we come, we're getting pretty close to that 220 metres, we're nearly done. And this is our support tower up here. We go through that, we have a bit of a swing, we change angles, so going from about 39 degrees to a few degrees. So we get a little rock back and forwards here it goes. And then I'll just slow down with the cableway and just come in nice and gently, and we'll dock in here at the station. So you've done a nice round trip, and back at Scenic World here, you'll be on level 1, okay? Now that is where you can join all the rides again, so as you should know by now, it is an unlimited pass that you have with that wristband. So use the rides as much as you like, everyone. Just jump on another ride, right up until the end of the day. We close at 5 o'clock, last rides are at 4:40. Little bump coming up just as we come into the station here. Just a little tap, there they are. And left hand side, I'll be opening up for you. That is the exit. And just make your way down that corridor. Just before I do open up, my friends down the front, I'm going to be stabilising this whole cabin for my friends down the front. So it means we're just going to get a little bit of movement, and then I'm going to go down there and put a ramp down so that they can get off a little bit easier. So first up, just let me do this, and you will feel a little bit of movement. It's just meaning the cabin's going to come nice and rigid and level to the platform for me. So here it comes. There it is. All right. Now, I'm going to open the doors up. People up the top here, they can start exiting, and then I'll be running down from the outside.
This one here is going to the blue line. So just now we went down from the red line. So 刚才呢，我们就进红线，这里就是去蓝线，哪一边都可以的，其实只是走一圈罢了。
Hanging around. And if you'd like to move around, you're more than welcome to as well. Plenty of sights for you guys to see out of all the different windows here. Now for the people standing on the middle platform, definitely take a look down. Yes, wow, down at your feet there, because the glass floor has gone clear. Take a look down. Wow, that's pretty cool, eh? Take a look down. What can we see down there? Tops of trees. I know, very, very cool. Tops of trees just beneath us. I reckon I'll come back to that glass wall. It's a little bit more exciting. We can see a little bit more later on in our journey here. But on the right-hand side, everyone, take a look on the right-hand side. The beautiful Jamison Valley. Wow, check that out. Jamison Valley is on the right-hand side. You can see all that's a Mount Solitary as well. That big flat top plateau is smack bang in the middle. It's called Mount Solitary. It's also known as Munmai, and by the local Gundungurra peoples, meaning solitary giant. So it definitely makes sense for a mountain name, hey? Solitary giant. Munmai. Really cool. Now also on the right-hand side, you can see the three sisters. Check it out, three sisters on the right-hand side. The three sandstone pillars. They're very sacred to the traditional custodians of these lands, the Darug and the Gundungurra peoples. They've actually been standing there in that current state that we see them in right now for about 14 million years. Check it out there. No, everything's been alright so far. So on the left-hand side, what do we have here? We have a waterfall. Wow, Consumer Falls. On the left-hand side, everyone. Wow, look at that. It's a big waterfall. Wow, that's awesome. Real waterfall. It's actually one of the tallest waterfalls here. It's never run dry in recorded history. Wow. Look at that. That's awesome. Wow. Now, if you guys remember as well, I said I'd come back to that glass floor when it's a little bit more exciting. Now is that moment, so take a look down. We're actually at our highest point right now of 270 meters above the Jamison Valley floor. Whoa, that's so cool. But if you guys aren't too keen on heights, perfect timing. We're just coming across the cliff edge here now, so if you're not a fan of the whole heights thing, I want you to look at that. Just coming across the cliff edge here now. Perfect timing. Look at that. Wow. How great. Now slowing down, coming into the east station here. Take a look on your right hand side. Yeah, on the right hand side we can see a
我哋落開嚟呢度，下來這裡過了，剛才我們在前面就過了對面這裡，就要回的時候，這樣這裡呢你就可以來逛一逛，5分鐘的路程，你就會到那個。有一个 waterfall， 可以去到 waterfall。めっちゃゆっくり歩いてるし、まあいいや。Falls look。OK， 走到差不多一段路了，5分鐘的路程，大概你就會到這個地方，可以小便，有廁所，還有要下去看那個 waterfall， 你會。聽到聲音的水聲音，山水的聲音 Katoomba Falls 它就叫喺呢度啦，繼續咯。有人拖鞋下去玩哦。So even some of them took off their shoes to go down to have a look. Wow, it's nice.試下啲水先 ，just test water， 哇！好，走返上嚟啦，去 Katoomba Falls 嘅 toilet。We're going to the toilet。嗰度啊！咦，有鴛鴦， 汽水。Okay, found the toilet. It's quite far away from the waterfall. Quite a walk, not that far away, but this area, right, turns out to be a camping site. Ah, 这里还有这些cockatoo啊，feeding them.
쳐다도 안 봐. 먹을 거 아니면.
厉害，这里的风很强的，其实 strong wind. So this is the Prince and Lee Cliff Walk. This is the lookout. I wonder what's there.
आने देना, आने जल्दी जल्दी आना, जल्दी ले ले पीछे से पीछे से
खिंचवाओ ना बेटा, एक बार इधर दो, इधर खिंचवाओ, इधर
Beautiful， 真的美啊，真的美。这里呢就是啊，刚才那个 cable car 就是那边了，那个 Skyway 回来的那个 Skyway， 转左就会来到这里，不到5分钟的路程，你就可以跑到这里了。Okay, if we walk further front, just now we were from there, we just take the route here until here. You end up looking at this another view. It's nice. Here's the other side of the lookout point. Meh.
I get a bit more worried about sleeping. And so I like things with good trim. Yeah. Can you take your vitamin D?
等到45分钟多啊，都才有一辆回来。这里你要注意，因为等的真的太久了，可能再晚一点就没有车。So it's very frustrating. Just now we've been waiting for 45 minutes, more than that, just for the bus, because there's one bus who came but did not stop. So you have to remember, you have to do the signaling. Just this sign. This one. Yeah. So you have to signal, then only they will stop. Otherwise they won't. 这个你要小心。 we know this is the main entrance of the scenic road. Just now was the Skyway entrance. So actually the bus stops right until here if you want. If you are not taking the cable car or Skyway, right? It ends here. 这个就是那个 scenic road 的大门口啊，其实我们都不懂了，来到才知道。所以刚才如果你没有坐那个什么车的话，你就那个缆车啊，你可以从那个另外一个门口出来的，然后就上这个巴士。